Hi guys, this is Vidyut Jambal and you're watching me on الوطن news channel, which gets you the truth. Hi guys, this is Vidyut Jambal and you're watching me on الوطن news channel, which gets you the truth. That's for you. That's for you. Odil, you playing a game?
Yes.
I'm an action star. I don't play games. I do only sports. So Farouk Kabir, yeah, he
What
should.
is happening?
He'll do it.
What is happening?
वो तुम्हारी परीक्षा लेंगे. तुम दो ना तुम्हें ज़्यादा पता है.
What's the first
The most phenomenal place on planet Earth.
pyramid? Okay, next.
Omar Sharif.
Yes.
The best international gift that Egypt has given to the world. Lawrence of Arabia, the legend.
Everybody knows, very surprised. You going to my dad?
نجيب محفوظ ما أكلوش.
Yeah, I like.
لا ده كشري كشري كنا جايبين له كشري
You guys
كشري
didn't-
Kushari.
You guys didn't try kushari yet?
Kushari,
I
yes,
did not.
we
They
did.
gave it to me.
This is an Egyptian food
This one, right?
yeah
But is that what you gave me the other day?
The only Nobel Prize winner. Zuwail, the Nobel Prize winner.
Not doing that.
This is called what? I forgot.
Mashi.
Mashi. Yeah.
And what is this?
كشري كشري
Kushari.
I know.
So you go.
we
Go
brought
for it.
one
I'm impressed you also know.
And action.
Kushri! Kishri!
yes like
I love. So I remember somebody had come on the set and they asked me that if I've tried it. And I was like, yeah. Then I tried it and I was like, my God, I want to eat it every day.
Mash. Mashi.
Mashi! Mashi!
Mashi. 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 The Temple of the King.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm so
Thank you
brilliant.
very much, you guys.
Thank you. Egypt has always fascinated me as a kid. Egypt has always fascinated me as a child. And Vidyut and me were also chatting about it, that it's been part of such a great civilization of the world. And we definitely wanted to explore also. We think that a Bollywood film has not really featured Egypt as prominently as we have. So we thought it's going to be a unique experience for not just a Bollywood audience, but for a world audience also. And it's turned out to be a blessing. Vijay?
Whose idea was it for the Vidyut's birthday cake to be on the shape of the pyramids and the Sphinx?
I don't know whose idea it was, but I thought it was phenomenal.
It was his idea, Rohit.
No, why not? You know, you've come to Cairo and this is one of the most amazing places in the world. And if you're celebrating something that is important to you, it has to be in front of the pyramids, hence.
Is it your first visit to Egypt, Vidyut?
No, I'd come to Egypt about 10 years back, and I loved the first time I'd come here. But this is my second, and I have to tell you, this is one of the most amazing places in the world because people are amazing. The way people help you shoot a movie here, the food is fabulous, and I experienced it this time. So I think this is not the second time. There'll be 100 more times for me to come.
Tell us more about how you guys met each other and why you, Farouk, wanted Vidyut or cast him as Hafiz 1 and 2.
Vidyut and me have turned out to be a discovery for each other. And when we first met and we started chatting about the film, of course our relationship has grown over a period of time into something really special, mashallah. And I cherish this bond, not only just today but for the rest of my life. I've found a very, very dear friend in him. And the reason I feel like the most amazing thing about what Vidyut has done for the entire Khuda Hafiz series is his beautiful surrender. My very, 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 very lovely friend. I think for a director, what's really amazing about him for me is his beautiful surrender, his trust to our entire process, to our entire collaboration. And yeah, we just feed off each other's energy constantly on set, and I think we just love doing this together, and I love him to death.
Yeah, I witnessed that. So the movie Snack and the movie Khuda Hafiz, you were portrayed as a role that was trying to defend their spouse. Weren't you worried to be cast as the same role twice, or do you think they bring different sides to the character?
No, I didn't understand. What's the other movie you said?
Sanak.
Sanak, yeah.
Sanak. All right. So, so I think it's not about I'm not worried about portraying the same character, because a man in love, whether it's a love for the sister, it's the love for your wife, your mother, anybody. If you go through an experience like this, we all do in our lives, you will stand up for the woman, whether it's your sister, wife, or anybody. So I normally don't get worried about being typecast, because these are the stories. We do it for love. And yep, if I have to protect a small child also, I will. I'm not worried about being typecast, because we represent people who should be aspiring to be nice to other people. And I think that's what we've done in the movie.
So yeah, just to add to this, I don't think that Vidyut's part in Sanak or in Khuda Hafiz Chapter 1 are anything like each other. They are two totally different worlds. They are two totally different emotions, two totally different characters, and I think he's successfully, jumped across the pendulum and done a Khuda Hafiz Chapter 1 and then gone and done a Sanak and now come back into Chapter 2. So I think you're going to see a lot of scope, a lot of variation in the actor in Vidyut Jambal kind of coming alive on screen. It's two totally different personalities and portrayals actually.
I think the more important thing is that I'm the right man to be married to, because I will save the woman. The director can never, like a father can never hear about any of the kids. Their kids are the best.
Situation in Egypt and expediting all the mummies from abroad and bringing them into Egypt. Have you seen them and what you think about that? That's number one. And number two, were there any actors, Egyptian actors in Khuda Hafiz too? You could go ahead about the mummies.
Mummy is very important.
Yeah.
She's waiting for me at home. She wants me to come back home, be safe and sound after doing Khuda Hafiz 2 hardcore action at the pyramids. I love my mummy and the mummies over here.
We have heard about the great Giza museum that's being constructed right now, and I think it's really important that all the artifacts from Tutankhamun's tomb, everything that was found and that's spread across different museums around Cairo and Egypt, I feel all of them coming into one place at the Grand Giza Museum is going to be spectacular, especially for tourists and the world over, to see all of this in one location, to see all the mummies there. And I know a lot of money is being spent by the Egyptian government, a lot of effort has been put in, and I think full power to the Egyptian government for doing that for a world audience, because instead of traveling to 10 different places, it's great to see everything in one place. So that's going to be great. I think that's why we are going to probably come back to Egypt also to check the museum out and see everything in one place. It's nice.
Amazing. And what about if you have
Egyptian
any
actors.
Egyptian actors?
Yes, we have a couple of Egyptian actors in the film. It's been a good experience. They've been very disciplined, very focused. They've also, I think, been very inspired. And I think more than me behind the scenes, Vidyut has got a lot to kind of talk with them and chat about it. I have just wanted them to, do the scene. So I think you should ask him about the actors and the experience. The experience Vidyut you had with the Egyptian actors.
Before that, I would like to raise a point which is really important, and I believe that what belongs to whoever, it should be coming back to that person or the country. And I genuinely believe that the other countries have done a great job with restoration of the mummies, but it belongs here. So I think the government is doing a great job. They should get it back. For me, it was an amazing experience to work with the Egyptian actors, because I work with a lot of nationalities, and I want to say that Egyptians and Indians are very similar in the way they think, the way they are. For me, it was really nice to meet some amazing actors. It surprised me that so many people are talented here as performers and as actors, and we don't need to go to the Gulf to get actors. There's some serious talent over here, from cameramen, our everybody, the camera team, the actors, the technicians are really good, and yep, I think we will love to come back.
Yes, and,
just for the talent that is here.
Yeah, and thank you so much actually to for making this happen, for keeping Vidyut and me feeling like we are at home, away from home, and to make us comfortable and to be really our back end strength in executing such complex sequences. And everybody at Film Clinic has done an amazing job, and I'd recommend them to all international crews traveling to Egypt. Yes.
It's actually all about the story. So the story was set in a hospital, and if you have to save somebody in the hospital, you got to be around it. And I think it's more to do with the story. But with Khuda Hafiz, why we needed to come to Egypt is because in one, we had gone to Uzbekistan, and we genuinely believed that it's a phenomenal country and nobody showed them in any cinema the way we did. And Cairo was very important because I've watched cinema for a long time, and we've never had the pyramids shown the way we have in Khuda Hafiz, and I can vouch for it. We could be officially the first movie to do an action piece at the pyramids. And what's important is it's our responsibility as a director and as an actor to show the best of a country, because it's cinematic, and I genuinely believe that Luxor, Cairo, they're one of the most beautiful places. So I'm glad that he chose Cairo, and I think we've done a job there.
Okay, there are many rumors that are saying that Shah Rukh Khan is going to be have guest appearance in the movie. Is that true or false?
Because if it will be a guest appearance, if it's a guest appearance, we should not tell you about it. But I should tell you something about Shah Rukh Khan. He's one of my favorite human beings, and Farouk Kabir has worked with him in the initial days of his career, and he has great things to say about him and the way he represents a country wherever he goes. I think he always does a good job.
Yeah, we love Shah.
Do you want to tell us about him? He's an obsession here in Egypt.
Yes, Shah Rukh Bhai is, like Vidyut said, not only a phenomenal star, a world star rather, but he's also a lovely human being. Having worked with him close quarters, I know he's very gracious, extremely hardworking, and puts in everything into his movies. And both Vidyut and me are very ardent admirers of Shah Rukh Bhai. So we both love Shah Rukh Khan, the country loves Shah Rukh Khan, the world loves Shah Rukh Khan. So yeah, full power to Shah Rukh Khan. Egypt loves Shah Rukh Khan.
We had to do something, but I'm the action hero, so we had to do action.
Have done their research, and they know that you started as an actor. What has made you move from being an actor to a director?
So yeah, I mean, I didn't start as an actor actually. I've always been an assistant director on 2 films that Shah Rukh Khan was starring on. And post my journey as an assistant director, it's just in my first film that I did a certain part for the character, but that's a long story. The actor who we had cast had run away, and I needed to step into the role because we had to shoot the film. But no, my focus has always been writing and directing. That's my first love, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
Why did you choose that movie, and did it have an impact on the country where it actually changed some people towards animals, or were there rules put in place after the movie?
Why I chose the movie is because I genuinely believe that we humans aren't the most superior race. There are other creatures that we should respect and worship. And in India, we do worship a lot of animals. We believe in everything. So for me, to choose a script was something I was looking for all my life. And yes, it changed a lot of things across the globe. I'd especially gone to China to receive the Jackie Chan's Action Award. And I remember everybody in China, most of the people who are not in the government do not like poaching, and the government also is supporting non-poaching now. So we made a big difference. Everybody talks about it, and I think it's a global issue, and somebody had to address it. Lucky for me that I shot with those 50 majestic animals, and every day on the set we didn't have so many people. We had elephants, and when I spent time with them, I realized that it's very important. We need to love the others also. So for me, when people expect something, I normally don't do it because I do the unexpected. Otherwise, I would be like everybody else. And You know, I'm choosing stories. I'm choosing things that I think that the world needs to talk about. We can make a difference. Like for us, Khuda Hafiz was really important because there is a story where normally it happens that the wife is taken away and the husband gets her. But Khuda Hafiz too was very important because I remember Faaruq called me and he said, Vidyut, what happens when the husband and wife come back? Does the society accept them? And that's when I was like, yes, we need to make this movie. Because everybody, it's a true story, Khuda Hafiz one, and everybody knows what happened. But does anybody know what happens to the woman after that? And I think that's what changed our perception, and we got really into it. Society doesn't really let you live. And I think it's phenomenal that we've made this effort, and I hope people accept what we've done.